Hey guys, here with my house spinning you welcome to another episode of Pickups. And just to start off, I would like to let everyone know I am sick as a dog right now. My throat's very sore, I'm coughing up phlegm, but this video is overdue as it is, so I'm just going to power through it and get these bloody pickups out there. Got myself a big mug full of chicken noodle. It's still too hot to drink, so I'm probably doing less good than... I don't know, let's get to the pickups. Alright. Though I don't sound very enthusiastic, these are actually some really, really good pickups. I mean, this is like top tier stuff, maybe up there with the best I've ever done. But it's like, when you're sick, you're not really feeling anything, you know? You're just feeling chicken noodle soup, being warm, lying in bed, and yeah. Alright, let's start us off. Last Saturday, which is the 23rd, I don't know, maybe? Am I close? Who knows? Last Saturday, I went to the tip shop. My local one. I've been scoring pretty big there lately, and I got a couple of items before I found something really, really cool. Probably the biggest thing this year so far in terms of pickups, but I'll have the story for that when I get to it. First up, I was looking around, I just found some nothing stuff. A demo disc for Outrun 2. Outrun 2 is a pretty hard to find game, and this one is, might have been in like a kiosk or something. It says not for sales, and it has 2 copies of the game in there, so I don't think this would have been given away as like a CD thing. I can't see it being like that, otherwise I wouldn't give you 2 discs. Especially not with the online enabled. That was 50 cents, pretty good. And for $1, grabbed Appleseed. I've heard this is pretty good. It's like a 3D anime movie, made by the same guy that does Ghost in the Shell. Recently had a new movie out. 2 discs on that one. Pretty good. Pretty good, I'd have to say. And this was also 50 cents. On VHS, we have The Exorcist 2. The Heretic, with Linda Blair. She was a bit older in this one than she was in the first one. 1977, so yeah. I don't know if this is a good movie, might be. Might watch it today as I'm sick as a dog. I only have a couple days off work, thank God, so... It's weird, I've been working non-stop, but it's like I've still been able to go out and get stuff. I've had to drive to go out and get stuff. So, I grabbed that stuff, and then I found something else that was really, really cool. I took it up to the counter, and they told me, hey, we don't know if this works. We don't know what we want for it. Can we hold and you can come back next week? I was umming and ahhing. I really wanted this stuff there and then. But, you know, if they weren't willing to sell it at the time, then I wasn't able to get it. They said, come back next week, we'll put it aside for you. You know, all that stuff that I'm usually told and they never do. And they did this time, so... The following Saturday... Actually, I'll show you that at the end. Because the following Saturday is going to be the last stuff anyway. Okay, I'll build up some hype for it. Then, after I went to the tip shop, after having found something really cool but not being able to buy it, I really wanted to buy something really good. So, I stopped off at the Salvos that's closest to me. And I think Saturday's going to be the day to go now, when they open up. Because I found a bunch of PS1 stuff and a PS3 game, and yeah, that's not too bad. And as we can see via the receipt, 13 pieces of audio-visual media, $26. Not bad at all, not bad at all, I should say. I'm going to be making a lot of gross sounds due to the sickness. First off, we have a PlayStation 3 game here. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. I do already have this game. I've played it. It's a crazy good game. Really long. That's all in there. The game itself is really good condition. Sleeve, seen better days. I thought for $2 I'll pick it up. I don't think my copy has a sleeve, so yeah, that can go into the collection just right there. I'll keep both, it can be a variant. Alright, and all of this PlayStation 1 stuff for $2 each, can't beat that. I think my video just dimmed a lot because I'm relying on the natural sunlight, so when a cloud comes by I won't be able to rely on it. Whatever. Alright, we have Thrasher presents Skate and Destroy. Some of these were complete, some of these didn't have like a manual or whatnot, which is okay. I think Thrasher is a brand of skateboards. I'm pretty sure they are. But yeah, that's a seller. This one would have been really cool. Buster Groove. And we checked these all in the store, so I'm not sure how this slipped through, but yeah. Buster Groove, this would have been a really good one to get. This is like $40 all day long. No disc, unfortunately. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'll add it to my pile of cases, and then if I find a disc in the future, yeah, we can pair it up. Need for Speed 3, and this one is interesting because it's signed by somebody, has a signature on it. I have no idea who it's by. Maybe like one of the developers or something. I mean, I'm just taking a guess on it, but I'll probably keep it just because of that. I do already have a copy of this game, and you know, that's all in there as well. But it's just cool to, like, I don't think I have any games that are like signed by people. I've never really thought of doing that. Resident Evil, another one for the collection. I do already have this game, but it's like a, I'll grab it really quickly. So I do already have this game, but it's in a like printed out artwork thing, because it's just loose disc, and if I'm correct, yeah, it has some really, really deep scratches on it. Really, really deep. So it is nicer to get a better copy of the game, even if it is platinum. You know, I care more about is the game in good shape, and it's completely fine. From there we have Metal Gear Solid, another good one. You can tell this was someone's like personal collection because they're all like good games. Metal Gear Solid there. No manual on that one, but that's okay. How's the disc look on this one? Yeah, that's fine. All the discs are in good condition. Have the Silent Hill demo and the second disc there. Good to get for $2. That's a seller, a recouper. As is this one, Tekken 2. Really good game. One of the best fighting games, man. Used to play this so much back in the day. And that one's all in there. That one's complete. Tenchu Stealth Assassins. I believe I have this game. Somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have the first Tenchu game. Come on. It's a game that a lot of people have. I'm sure I have it. That's no manual in there. That's okay. That's a recouper. One I picked up just for the case. WWF Warzone. It's probably in better condition than my copy, and it has the manual, so yeah, we'll see. A lot of these are either to sell or to keep as an upgrade. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, this one has a good value to it, which I was surprised by. I thought it was like a $5 game. Yeah, no manual in there, but disc is there. I have a really good one here. Yeah, this one has already gone to one of my mates. Crash Bandicoot. My hunting friend Harry wanted this, so I thought, yeah, you can have it. I'll give him the hookup on it. $10 if he wants it. And yeah, disc is in good shape. It's got a few light things on it, but it'll play. I already have my copy of this, so I don't really need another copy. It would have been just to sell anyway, so I'd rather give someone the hookup. And finally, Croc. Legend of the Gobos, or Gobos. I still have no idea how to pronounce that, after all these years of picking up copies. But that one didn't have the manual either, but that one was in good shape as well, so yeah, overall, a a lot of good games. A lot of good games in good shape, which is really good. I mean, $2 each on those, you can't beat that. That's something that anybody who saw that would pick it up, absolutely. Alright. The day afterwards, Sunday. Yeah, we're only now reaching day 2, fellas. Ah, that's hot. Ugh. I hate being sick. I went to my local markets. I had that itch to go hunting. I bought a few items. First up, a book. $1. That. Next up, something to sell. Something actually really, really cool. This one does sell for quite a bit, actually, but I do need to get it resurfaced, and I'll have an announcement at the end of the video about that. Outrun 2006, Coast to Coast. There's a guy selling video games. It seems everyone in the market sells video games these days, and they all want outrageous prices. But I thought, I'll just check how much he wanted for this one. He said $5. I said, deal. That's all in there. Unfortunately, the disc has seen better days. You know, it's scratched up, and I don't really like to sell scratched discs. But I do have a solution for this coming up. Next, woman had some PlayStation 3 games, not some Xbox 360 games. Asked how much, $5 each. And I picked out just the 2 that I was interested in. I grabbed Test Drive Unlimited 2, which I hear isn't as good as the first one, but whatever. I grabbed it because it was a promotional copy. I would like to get like a collection of these promotional copies, but it's like a little bit harder to find. And they're just kind of cool to have in the collection. I don't know if they have any kind of value, but they're just cool. But $5, why not? And when I've sat down and played a little bit, it is terrible. Cabela's Dangerous Adventures. This is a really bad game. I'm just walking around trying to shoot lions. It's not very fun. But hey, $5. Had to try it out, right? And then, because I had the birthday money, remember last week was my birthday, this week I had some money to spend, so it's like, none of this is really out of pocket, which is nice. I went to pretty much the only primarily video game seller that I will actually go to. You know, there are a couple of others, but their prices are so outrageous that it's no point. I mean, one guy, he wants eBay prices and above. Another guy just marks stuff at stupid prices. Like, the guy that marks stuff at eBay prices and above, he doesn't really know what he's doing. He will, has a box of Saturn games, and like, one week he directly told me, oh yeah, I got these for $2 each at a salvage. I'm like, oh, okay. That entices me to pay full price for these. And we got all of these. The prices were insane. They were like, I think starting at $30 and up, and you had a copy of Panzer Dragoon's Wife for $320, which is that's crazy. It's like that's less than like that's maybe a tenth. But like its actual value is like 1/10 or 1/5 of what he's actually asking. Like, he's insane. So you never buy anything from him, and if something isn't marked down with a price, I ask, hey, how much for this? Immediately whips out his phone, looks it up, quotes you the nearest buy it now. You know, I wanted a copy of, I think it was Bloodshot on the Mega Drive, loose cart. He whipped out his phone, went, oh, it's complete copies, $50, so $40. I'm like, no. So these days, I don't even stop by his booth, I just walk past, because it's a waste of my time to look. But this guy, his name is Eddie, he actually does give good deals, you know. He's in it to make money, but he gives good deals, you know, that kind of stuff. And I grabbed 2 Atari games from him. We have, in a Magic game, I believe my first, Atlantis, really cool. This one was $5, good to get. Most of his Atari games are only $5, which is cool. And Action Man Action Force. the Parker Brothers game. I love collecting Atari stuff, especially if they have like a weird kind of cartridge. Apparently this is a G.I. Joe game in the United States. Did not know that, but cool. They were $5 each. Now granted, I've played those. Neither of them are all that great, but $5 each, I'll take it. Alright. Now I start getting into some cool stuff. I was looking over his Mega Drive stuff. I picked up this game, asked, how much do you want? He said $15, and I said, $15 for Flicky? I'll pay $15 for Flicky. And this is a really good game. I had this loose cartridge. This is one of the games I made a episode of My Favorite Games for. I would like to make more of those episodes, but I need to like finish games before I can do that. That's all in there, complete. Seen better days, but you know, it's fine. It's nice to upgrade from a loose cart to a complete copy. It's nice. I hate being sick. From there, we have another one. He wanted $15 each for these two as well, and I was happy to pay that because these are good games. For the PlayStation 2, I grabbed Forbidden Siren 2. This is one I wanted for a long time. I was talking to someone on Facebook, and they apparently had this as a kid. So I mean, I'm not sure if that's really good for your adulthood, having this one as a kid, because this is like a bit of a spooky game, but I don't know, it might be some, you know, bit of mental scarring from this game. I know I would have. But yeah, this is apparently a really good game. I played the first one and the PS3 version, but I haven't played this one, so now I have every game in the series, which is nice. It's not a big series, but I do have them all now. And all of this stuff is generally in good condition. Yeah, this doesn't have a mark on it. And $15 for that was actually a really good deal. More than I might pay if I was in like a cash converters or something, but I mean, you know, good deal. I'm a cheapskate. And for the original Xbox, I've wanted this game for a long time. One of the only Xbox games I'm still actively chasing. It is Enclave. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, Enclave. Yeah, it's Enclave. Alright. Or Enclave, whatever. This is an RPG of some sort. Bit like Morrowind, but in a third-person view. I definitely look forward to sitting down and playing this one. I've been getting into my sort of like Western RPGs lately. It's complete as well, so yeah, definitely look forward to sitting down and playing that. Gonna be good, I'm sure. Okay, that was all I got from the markets. I thought I did pretty well. Spent quite a bit of money, but I did well. Okay, moving forward to just over the week. I can't put a date on any of this stuff, so I'll just go through it rapid fire. All from my local cashies. Yeah, $5 for Fable Reach and Halo Reach, and Fable 3. Neither games I have in my collection, so good to get. I will add that to the 360 collection and play them someday. A couple to sell. Lego Harry Potter, years 5 through 7, $3. And Wii Sports Resort, $3. Some stuff for the PlayStation 2 collection. We have Army Men, Major Malfunction, $3. Complete in there. Not a very good game, unfortunately. Need for Speed Underground 2. I do already have a copy of this. This is an upgrade. And it came with a memory card. I'll buy any game that has a memory card for $3. Lego Star Wars, a video game. Still need to get the next one of this, but $3. And Stuntman, also for $3. And just a random Xbox game. Fusion Frenzy for $3. That's an upgrade for me because my copy was in very, very bad condition. This one is in very, very good condition. So yeah. And then a few dollar DVDs. Brother Bear, Sandlot, classic movie. Charlie and Boots, Little Rascals, another classic. Chappelle's Show, Season 3, which is like 70 minutes long. And one that I sat down and watched, Happy. It's about the science of happiness. I believe it's called positive psychology. It goes around the entire world, seeing people of all like social classes and whatnot, and seeing what makes them happy. You know, seeing how happy they are, and they kind of show how like someone who's like super rich and has all the stuff they could ever desire, maybe not as happy as someone who's like a working man in Calcutta who's just working hard to feed his family. You know, it's good stuff. Very uplifting. You know. Okay. Random stuff from an op shop. I could not put a date on this. It was sometime during the week. I went in, grabbed a copy of the Die Hard quadrilogy. This was $2. This has all 4 Die Hard films. Remember Die Hard 4.0? Yeah, neither do I. I remember it coming out, that's about it. I've only actually seen the first 2, so I mean, maybe the second... Maybe the 3rd and 4th movie are really good. I don't know. And Chicken Run. I love Chicken Run. I don't know why I didn't have this in my DVD collection before. This is such a funny movie. I love Chicken Run. So how come you can fly and chickens can't? Apples and oranges. It's great stuff. Alright. Also for $2 we have Oddworld Muncher's Odyssey. This is a really good game. And I did already have a copy of this, though my copy is very scratched. Yeah, very, very scratched. So it was nice to get a copy in much better condition. This one's like perfect. I've gone through my collection a little bit, seeing like what's scratched and what's in good condition, and I've been looking out for games that like replacement games, you know? And for $2, I'll grab a replacement for Oddworld. Don't know what I'm going to do with the other one. Can't sell it. It's too scratched. Okay. I believe I got this next lot of stuff on Friday. I went to EB Games because I knew they were starting off a new sale, and generally when they start off a new sale they have good stuff, because that's when they like put out new stock and then they start the sale, and then like over time the good stock starts to sell. So yeah, you got to get in early, and I did, and I found some pretty good stuff. This was all on a gift card that I had. I got the gift card through trading credit. I traded in most of my PlayStation 4 games, and I already had credit there anyway, so this stuff was all on credit. And it's good because some of this stuff, after I'm done with it, it can be a straight sell for profit. I grabbed Star Fox 3D. This is one I actually want to keep, because I hear this is a really good game. This is just a remake of Star Fox 64, or Lilac Wars as it was called over here. It's supposed to just be really good, and $19, that's probably the cheapest I'm ever going to get this. This one was only $6, and I can prove that. There we go. $6 there. For Zack and Wiki, Quest for Barbara Rose Treasure. I do already have this game. It's like a weird kind of puzzle platformer. It's interesting. I wouldn't say it's the best game out there, but it's just sort of an interesting game, so I grabbed it. That's one to sell. And 2 to keep. One I'm very, very happy to finally have. This is one of the only games I wanted for my Wii U collection. And for $15, marked down from $58, I was going to grab it. Project Zero, Maiden of Black Water. I hear this is a really good game. Not the best game in the series, but it's supposed to be really good. That's all in there. No manual. I have no idea if this ever came with one. It was released in 2014. I think they stopped making manuals by that point for a lot of games. But $15, definitely look forward to sitting down and playing that one. And finally for the games, for $19, which is a pretty good deal for this, we have Rodeo the Sky Soldier. And I had this for the 3DS at one point. I just wasn't really digging it, so I got rid of it. I'm hoping it's better for both the Wii U and the Wii. That's really cool. You get 2 copies of the game. And the guy in the store also showed It has a reversible cover so that you can have it just as the Wii game. That's really neat, and I was talking to the guy, I was like, wow, man, that's a really cool idea. I'm surprised more games don't do that, you know, like, if, like, a PS4 game comes out and it's a re-release of a PS3 game, you know, just chuck the PS3 games in there as well. Why not? I mean, let's be honest, how much does it cost to print out a disc and put some more cover art on the other side? It can't be more than 50 cents. It cannot be. So, I mean, for 50 cents extra, you could be getting, like, more sales, you know? It's an idea. It's an idea. Okay, last thing, and the main event. This Saturday, 3 days ago now, I went back to the tip shop. I talked to them there. They said, yep, we have your stuff here. We still have not tested this, but if you want it, $5 each. I said, $5 each? Absolutely. And what I grabbed were these. Microsoft Office Small Business 2007 sets. Whenever I get a copy of these, I always sell them $40 each easy. I just have to check that they all work, and I have. And they do. So really cool there. I'm going to show you the product code. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in there. So for a total of $50, I should hopefully be looking at like $400. Plus shipping on each and every one of them, because I'll throw in like $8 shipping on them. And people will still pay it. It's crazy. People love these. I'm pretty sure like actual small businesses buy them, you know? But yeah, I mean, that's a really good score. And I mean, there was just so much really good stuff in here. I'm sorry if I didn't sound super enthusiastic for a lot of it. I am sick. Speaking of which... I've been speaking so long, it's now able to drink. That's nectar of the gods stuff right there. Okay. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm hoping this wasn't a super long video, and yeah. See you at my house. Bidding you farewell. Have a good one.
And that's all, folks.